Welcome to Dateline Schools, a presentation of the St. Clair County Regional Educational Service Agency, with your host, Chris Troy.
It is a proven fact that at one time or another, we could all use a bit of help. And what is better than having a new friend there to help us in our time of need? The Woodland Developmental Center on the campus of St. Clair County RESA is once again giving high school students an opportunity to link up with a Woodland student to not only help them, but just maybe become friends. Joining us today is my special guest from Woodland Developmental, social worker Chelsey Hall. Chelsey, thanks a lot for being with us today.
Hi, thank you.
So the Links program we're talking about today at Woodland is a pretty neat opportunity for students. Chelsey, just how long has the Links program been around?
So it's been at Woodland since 2016, but this is our second year running it after COVID. We had to take a little break. But Links is not a new thing. It's been around for quite a while. It links general education peers with students who have disabilities, and it's an evidence-based practice for those students. It is also not new to the county. There's a couple other local schools that do have link programs or different adaptions to it.
How was it first introduced here at Woodland?
So Natalie Adair and Lisa Kane, I think, were the two that initiated it here, specifically at Woodland. But like I said, it's not something that's new specifically to the county. But Grand Valley State University, through their START program, is where they got the idea from, through a grant.
Can you describe exactly what is the Links program?
Mm-hmm. So the LINK program, like I had said, is when you take students from general education, high school students, 7th to 12th grade is what we do here at Woodland, and you link them up with students who have disabilities, and it just helps them socialize and interact with others that they might not get specifically at Woodland, since we do only have special education students here. And they just interact with them throughout their day, help them maybe push their wheelchairs around, play with them. It really helps kind of break them out of their shells.
Now, Chelsey, have the students who have completed the Links program gained a better insight maybe on how their lives may compare to their new Woodland friend?
Yeah, I mean, we've had lots of students last year say, that this kind of opened their eyes to different things that maybe they take for granted. So I think the Links have a different outlook on life after they come to Woodland in a positive way. And I think it just helps them with many other things. The studies have shown that students who are Links, they have improvements in their academic skills and their independence and just kind of all across the board. The Links are seeing improvements in themselves as people.
When a Link student comes here, is this a full year program? Is this just a summer program?
So our Link program here at Woodland is a 4-week-long program. We do it over the summer. We just kind of found that works best for our students because the local Links are free over the summer. So it's on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and it's from 8:15 to 3 o'clock. We have had some Links that maybe do a half day instead of the full day if that works better. But the specific dates of our program would be July 11th through the 13th, July 18th through the 20th, August 8th through the 10th, and August 15th through the 17th.
Chelsey, I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this question, but how do the Woodland students react to their peer leaving once the program concludes?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like sometimes maybe don't understand on why they don't stick around, maybe like their typical day-to-day staff do. But we do try to explain to them, that it's over the summer and it's a very special and fun time for them where they come in. But they definitely are ready for them to come back the next year, so I think that's why it is nice when the Links decide to return year to year.
Chelsey, with the Links program being only a summer thing, do the high school peers return year after year? And are they allowed to visit their Links during the school year?
So, no, it's not typically something where they would come back through the school year to visit, but we do have some students who are in our Link program but are also students through the tech program where they come here and do shadowing. So I think we have 2 high school students who come here each day during the week during their tech program that are also Links who are, exploring potentially being teachers. So we would see them in that avenue instead.
And that brings up an interesting question. By being a Link, does it expose these kids to maybe looking for a career in the special needs?
Yeah, I mean, we've had some Links come in and they know already, like, oh, I want to be a teacher, and I'm just kind of interested in maybe learning about students who are in special education, and it kind of solidifies that for them. But we also have some students who come in who maybe have had no exposure to students with special needs, and so it just kind of helps them see different avenues, like maybe they'd be interested in volunteering for Special Olympics or something like that. So I think it does help links kind of determine what they might be interested in career-wise.
How is a link determined between one student and another student? Obviously, if you have a student in a wheelchair, you maybe don't want a 70-pound little girl trying to push that. How is that determined?
So we kind of do it based on what they show that their interests are. We do allow links to specify maybe if they're interested in our younger students or our older students, since we do have students age 3 to 26 here. And we try to accommodate that if we can, based on their requests. But I also do try and pair the links to classrooms that are age appropriate.
Chelsey, how many high school students are involved in this link program here at Woodland?
So it changes every year, but last year we had about 20 links, which was a little bit of a smaller group, but it was kind of nice because it was a little more personalized for the students, so it wasn't as overwhelming. But it has changed from year to year, but last year there was about 20 links.
And do you see a number of the same kids come back every year to be a link?
Yep, usually. I mean, we've had some links that have done all 4 years, in a row. We've also had some from last year that have already requested applications and are looking forward to doing it again this summer. So yeah, definitely they typically come back year after year.
So I guess that would answer my next question is this is a 4-year, you can start as a freshman to start becoming a link.
Yeah, you can actually start as a 7th grader. So we take students who in the fall would be in 7th grade and they can go all the way through 12th grade, so they could do multiple years in a row.
How do the students find out about Links program? Is this something through counseling or through at their home schools?
Yeah, a lot of the home schools know about our Link program and will refer students that they know might be interested in our program. I've had quite a few of the counselors reach out as well for information, but also it's posted on social media, so they find out that way as it gets shared.
How do the Woodland kids kind of react to the Links program?
Woodland students love Links, and I can't really emphasize that enough. They really enjoy making the friendships and just having new faces here and new people to greet and socialize with. And like I said, it's just allowing them something that they don't get on a day-to-day basis. So they really, truly love having links here.
Chelsey, what are some of the qualifications required for a student to become part of the Woodland Links program?
So like I had said, the links definitely need to be 7th to 12th grade, and that would be the grade they're going into in the fall. But really any student could be a link. We're just looking for students who are social and wanting to socialize with our students here, students who are independent and can promote independence with our students. They would also be, assisting with manipulating their wheelchairs. And we're just wanting them to model typical behavior that you would have. So again, just being natural and kind of guiding our students in a positive direction.
If a student were to have a family member who's special needs or requires special attention, do they kind of have a leg up maybe over other students?
Yeah, maybe they just might have a deeper understanding of what some of our Woodland students experience day to day. And we have had links who do have family members with disabilities who come here because they already have a connection or, a deep meaning to want to move forward with something like that. So yeah, I would think they would maybe have a level up, but we do train links, so even if they have no experience with special education, we give them training so that they're able to work in the way that they need to.
As an administrator, do you see success stories where the Link students really connected together?
I mean, there's lots of success stories with our links, and some of them can be very, very small, but those are huge hurdles here at Woodland. And I know we've had quite a few links that have gone on to be employees here. So that is a success story, I think, in itself. And quite a few go on to college to study education and teaching. One cool thing we had with a link last year was he had brought in his guitar and played it for the students and shared his love of music with the students. And that was kind of something that opened up their desire to learn more about that as well. And I know he's looking forward to hopefully doing that this year too. So just those small successes are huge here at Woodland.
Well, Chelsey, I personally want to thank you for what you and your staff do. It's amazing. I always say it takes a special kind of person to do the work that you do. And hopefully through the Links program, you'll develop and discover a couple more individuals who have the same heart and compassion that you folks do. So thanks a lot for being with us. For Dateline Schools, I'm Chris Troy. Dateline Schools is a presentation of St. Clair County RESA.